If you're trying to organize your home with ADHD and you want to stay on a budget, these are things that you can buy from Amazon that are less than $70 that can be game changing for your home. Hack number 16 is storage organization boxes. These are great because they're just boxes that are portable that you can move around. You can put a good amount of stuff in there. But the important things about these, as you see right here, they have a clear window at the bottom so you can see anything that you put inside. You have a good idea what's in that box. Makes it a lot easier to find things so you don't have to go around and look through boxes to find the thing you're looking for. Hack number 15, getting used labels in your home. You might forget where something is when you have ADHD and you want to be able to find it easily without having to search for it. So if you have labels on everything, easy to figure out where something is, where something should be, or what's inside some container because you have a label on it. Hack number 14, get a carabiner. These things are great because what you do is you put something on the carabiner, it opens just by pushing it, and then you have that and clip it to something else so you do not lose whatever is on the carabiner. The one I have here is really small. I like that it's small. I can use it just about anywhere. I took my keys, I put it on there, and once I put my keys on there, it's not going to come off. I can swing them all around, not going to come off at all. And the other thing about this is the one that I have is cool because it actually has a good amount of strength to hold things. If you see right here, I'm holding my book bag up with just this clip. Now that can be just an amazing thing because a lot of times you might have more stuff that you want on there. You might want a carabiner that's a little bit stronger, but this is a great way to make sure that you're not losing things that you really want to keep track of. Hack number 13 is the over the door organizer. You hang this from the top of your door and then it has compartments that you can put more stuff in. As you see right here, the one I have has pretty large compartments, and what I use it for is to put towels and washcloths in there. Now the cool thing about this one has a window you can see right in each compartment so you know what's inside there without having to go and dig around in the different compartments. You're taking advantage of the vertical space on your door and you're creating more space so you have extra space in whatever room you're actually using this in. And if you're enjoying the content, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, or share the video. This is a great way to help support the channel. Hack number 12 is a habit tracker. It helps you to create and maintain habits, and this is the easiest and best one I found for ADHD. If you look right here at the top, it has your month. You put your month in. This thing has 12 months, so whatever month you're on, you write it in there. Then you have your weekly habits, so habits you want to do each week, you put it here, and then you have some way to indicate you completed it, and that's why it has different weeks there, and then you just put a dot or whatever. That's what I did. And then under that, you have monthly habits, so anything that you want to make sure that you did during the month, you put it here, and then if you complete it for that month, then you go ahead and put a dot or some way to indicate that you completed it. Then the next part is going to be that you have this big circle here. I know it might feel a little complicated or anything, but I promise it's super easy. You write whatever habit that you want to have on there, and then you indicate on there some way that you completed that habit every day. This goes from 1 to 31. So every day that you complete that thing, you put some way in dot or star or whatever you want to do in those spaces. And then at the end of the month, you can see how many days you actually completed it. For me, I have the walk-in, I have the being in bed by 12 a.m. I have recipes, and you see what I did recipes. I didn't do it every day. And so when I just completed it, I actually put something on there to indicate I worked on it for those different days. Hack number 11 is a visual timer, and these are great for ADHD because it helps you with time awareness. It gives you a concrete amount of time that you are going to do something and also lets you know how much time has passed. If you see right here, I'm actually going to set a time that I'm going to need to do something for. And then as the time goes away, it goes down, the color actually leaves. And then as it gets to the point to where the color is completely gone, it gives you a flashing light to indicate that time is done. And this is great because you can use it for breaks. You can use it to make sure that you leave the house on time just by having this little visual timer. And it's also much easier to see than any other clock or something that you might use to actually tell time otherwise. Hack number 10 is a white noise machine, but they do have some with other noises as well. And this is the one I'm going to show you today. The thing about this is this helps you get to sleep, helps relax you. All you do, you turn it on and it actually makes different sounds. And any sound that you actually want to actually hear to relax you, you can actually have that sound play through this white noise machine. Now it has like a dozen or 20 or 30 different sounds. So just pick one that you like. And I'm gonna show you right now how the one I have right here actually works and go through all the functions. And now you see how this thing works. I think it'd be a great addition to have in your home because of the fact a lot of times we have trouble getting to sleep. And this is one of the things that I know that works for me that can help you actually get to sleep and relax you. Hack number 9 is a rolling cart. This is one of the best things to have around your home because it does roll and it doesn't take a lot of force to actually move it around. So you can roll it all over your home, all over a room, wherever you need this, you can actually take it. Now, the good thing about this is, and the reason you want it in your home is because you can prep it with certain things. For example, if you have medication you need to take and you want to make sure you always know where your medication is, can always see it, put it on the rolling cart, and then you automatically know, go find the rolling cart, and then all your medication will be there. Or maybe you just want to have a cup of coffee in the morning, you want to put the stuff you need to have your cup of coffee and move it from the kitchen into a room where you're going to have that coffee. You can put that on the rolling cart and then move it that way. It's just really versatile and you can use it all around your home. You see the one that I have here has 3 different tiers, so there's a lot of space to put extra things there. It's one of the best things that you can use when you're trying to organize your home. Hack number 8 is a shaker cup. And these things are great because if you think about starting to work out or anything like that and put powder in there and put milk in there, water in there, if you want to have a shake, you just put all the stuff in there and shake it up. In a couple of seconds, you're done shaking everything up and you can go ahead and have that shake. So much easier than having a blender, having to get everything and put everything in a blender and start the blender. That is a lot of steps to actually do that. This is just one step for you to do, which makes it really easy when you have ADHD. And the other thing is, sometimes when you're thinking about, I need to go to the gym, seeing that shaker cup there is a really easy way to give you a reminder. And the other thing is, even you're at the gym and want to get your protein and stuff like that, you can actually use this shaker cup there as well. It's a really good thing to have in your home. Hack number 7, get an external hard drive. This is your digital don't organize only move box or doom box for you. Because what you're gonna do is take files you don't need on your computer right at this point to free up space and you move it all to the external hard drive. You don't even have to organize them on the external hard drive. You can come back and do that later if you want to, but at least you have freed up space on your computer, which is a good thing because now you can go through and figure out the things you just need on there. And if you find that you have moved something from the external hard drive that you really needed, you can go ahead, find that thing on the external hard drive and move it back if you need to. Now, this one that I have here is really good because not only is it a good size, it has a good amount of space on it, but this material on the outside of it is rubber, and that means if you drop it, it's not gonna break open. It is basically clumsy proof for me anyway, because I do drop things a lot. So this is a good thing about this is that not only is it good for you to use an external hard drive, but it's not gonna break if you drop it or anything like that. Hack number 6 is to get clear apothecary jars. These are great for your desktop or countertop because you can put a little bit of stuff in there and you can see inside it really easily. As you see right here, I have one that's clear, see right through it, and then I put some stuff inside it and you can see what's in there really easy. This is one of the best things for you because sometimes you just need something really small that also is kind of stylish as well that goes on a countertop or a desktop or wherever. Hack number 5 is to get and use clear bins. The reason you want to do this is because with clear bins, you can see everything inside easily, clearly. Now think about clear bins also, they hold a lot more stuff, so it's gonna be able to store a lot more stuff as well. And the good thing about this is if you store it somewhere, you don't have to go through, open it up and everything like that. You can just look and see what's inside and see if the thing that you want is in there or if it's not in there as well. This makes things really easy for people with ADHD because of the fact you want to keep things visual all the time. Hack number 4 is what I call a reset basket. What you do is you get a basket and put it somewhere in your home, and then you set a timer for 5 or 10 minutes. Now, once you do that, You go ahead and you go through your home for those 5 or 10 minutes and do a visual sweep around your home. Anything out of place in your home, you take back to the basket and put it in there, and then you're going to organize it later. But at least now you have everything in your home that doesn't belong into that one basket, and now you reset your room to all the stuff that does belong there. Hack number 3 is a launch pad or a landing pad. Now, what you do is you designate one area in your home that you're going to put your keys, your phone, your wallet, anything you need to have when you come in the door that you want to know where it is, or that you need that when you're getting ready to leave, you want to make sure you have it, you put in this one location. You can designate that location with a basket, with a tray, even take a mouse pad from your computer and put your stuff on there. And that way, you know, at least that stuff is on that mouse pad. The cool thing about this is it helps to prevent you from losing things. It makes it so that you can get out the door on time. And it also decreases your stress because you know where things are or where they should be. And this is the first place that you should look when you're looking for something. Hack number 2 is a lazy Susan. Now, this is an object that actually rotates around so you can see whatever is on the lazy Susan. The one you see right here is a small one. They come in much bigger sizes if you need a much bigger one. As you see right here, when I put things on it, like spices, which is generally what I use it for, then you can see all the spices. And then all you need to do is you can turn it around and see everything right here, all the spices that I would use to cook with. And the cool thing about it is it fits really nicely in a cabinet if you want to use it on a cabinet, or you can use it on the countertop or desktop or wherever you have to have the lazy Susan. But this is one of the best items because it does one of the most important things for ADHD. It keeps things visual and allows you to be able to find things really easily and really quickly. You know immediately if the thing you're looking for is on the lazy Susan or if it may be somewhere else. And hack number 1 is a recurring doom box, a don't organize only move box. What you do is you pick a bin or basket and put it in every room in your home. And then when you find something out of place that you don't want to really organize right at the time, you go ahead, you put that thing or put those things in your doom box. Now, the thing about this is, as a recurring doom box, you have to have a set schedule as to when you are going to actually empty it. So the schedule is 1 week. After 1 week, you go through, you find everything in your doom boxes, and you take that back and organize it somehow, whether you put it away, whether you throw it away, whatever you need to do with it, but you have to organize it. You have to get everything out of the doom box so that during the next week, you can go through, and when you find stuff out of place, put it back into the doom box. And then at the end of that week, you go through and organize it again. That way you always have a box where you can take stuff that you find out of place. This is really good because it helps to keep your apartment or home really organized, because of the fact that all that stuff out of place ends up going into this don't organize only move box, which is a great place to have it. Instead of having to organize it right then and there, it gives you a time to where you can come back and organize it and get everything out of the doom box to the right place that they need to go. And by the way, I have another video about things you can find on Amazon that help with ADHD for your laundry room. Everything you could think about for your laundry room, these are different things that will help you do your laundry easier and better and faster. I'm gonna put that video, click the video, watch the video.